It's Wednesday, December 2nd here in Seoul. Hey everyone, it's Debbie from Korea Now with the headlines for today. South Korea's new COVID-19 cases bounced back to more than 500 on Wednesday, a day before the annual college entrance exam known as Suneung. Around 500,000 students are expected to take the test on Thursday, including those who are diagnosed with COVID-19. Due to the pandemic, all test takers will be checked for their temperature upon arriving at the test centers. And if they show any symptoms, they'll be sent to a separate room that's specially prepared for possible patients. Those in quarantine can also go to designated test centers to take the exam, which is only offered once a year. However, there's a rising concern over a possible shortage of hospital beds for coronavirus patients as the number of new infections continue to pile up. As of Monday, only 66 out of 548 beds nationwide were available for those who are seriously or critically ill due to COVID-19. And that's only about 12%. Authorities said they're making efforts to secure additional beds for those in severe conditions. South Korean lawmakers have passed a bill that would allow globally renowned K-pop stars like BTS to postpone their mandatory military service. On Tuesday, the National Assembly passed a bill on revising the Military Service Act, which only allowed exemptions or delays for award-winning athletes and classical musicians. After revision, decorated K-pop stars who help elevate the country's reputation will be able to put off their military enlistment until they turn 30 instead of the current 28. And of course, it's an exciting news for ARMY as BTS's oldest member Jin is about to turn 28 this week. Meanwhile, Seoul's Defense Ministry announced a set of revised conscription rules to make it tougher for certain people to avoid active duty. Under the new rules, men who are heavily tattooed or overweight will also have to serve active duty for their mandatory military service. The U.S. State Department has launched a new website to report information related to North Korea's sanctions violation that's widely expected to get tips on illicit activities by China. During an online seminar on Tuesday, senior U.S. diplomat Alex Wong announced the launch of dprkrewards.com and said anyone around the world can provide information on North Korea's sanctions evasion to the Rewards for Justice program on the website. The State Department has offered up to a $5 million reward for such information. Wong also noted that China often chooses not to implement UN sanctions against North Korea, which may be delaying the process for denuclearization. At another virtual seminar on Tuesday, Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Korea and Japan Mark Napper also mentioned that China has failed to enforce UN sanctions for denuclearizing North Korea. He said the U.S. wants its allies like South Korea and Japan to call out China on its bad behavior, adding that Washington's goal is for its allies to stand up for the shared principles of democracy. And those are your top stories for today. For full-length articles, you can check out our official website, linked down below. As always, make sure to subscribe to Korea Now for more daily updates.